this goes back to
so
me and
good.
Wes's theory that they need to make a motherfucking funnel cake something. Funnel cake needs to come out in either cereal form or Girl Scout cookie form. Now, I'm still apt for the cereal. I think it would be the best cereal ever. Have we gone on this tangent with you yet, Alan?
No, but I mean, I'm here for it. But I'm just saying, how would you make funnel cake cereal?
Listen, hold on. Because I have the answer to this question. Me and Murr never ever got past the manufacturing of the actual bite-sized cereal. We never got to the point. We just figured that we would come across someone that could create a very microscopic, highly fructose corn syrup riddled a semblance of a funnel cake in a bite-sized form that could dissolve a little bit of milk. We were straight marketing. Okay,
it's my question. So, like, is it pieces of funnel cake? Because you know how funnel cake is just fucking fried dough. So, like, it's got strings, or is it like an asymmetrical Chex square? So it looks like an actual mini funnel cake.
Cookie Crisp is the best little like small thing that I could come up with.
Okay. Yeah, and Cookie Crisp, they don't taste like chocolate chip cookies. They just look like chocolate chip cookies. That's all we're going for here. I actually had a theory on how to get this done and market it to either General Mills or Post, whoever makes honeycombs, because let's be honest, honeycombs ain't fucking honeycombs. They're just little fucked up little shapes that they pop out of a machine. So what I wanted to do was get the malformed honeycombs, the ones that were all fucked up, and just put a little icing glaze on top of them, put them in a box, and then rebrand them as Flo Cakes.
Well, you gotta, I would say, whatever the icing is, I think you just gotta back off, and whatever the coating on shredded wheat is, that's what's got to be on top.
That's the powdered sugar?
Yeah, that's the powdered sugar.
Okay,
so malformed. So essentially, they're malformed honeycombs with a powdered sugar glazing on them. Maybe like a little powdered sugar, and then you spritz them with like a sugar water so it sticks. Then that's it. That's your Flo Cake. Because they don't even have to be spiral shaped. You're right. Because an actual funnel cake is just an odd looking mess of
strands of dough fried together,
deep fried with powdered sugar on top of it.
Yeah. And we call them Flo Cakes. I had the whole marketing campaign put together. Check this out, Alan.
So hold on real quick. But
yes.
So I had this very rough idea of funnel cake cereal, and I pitched it, and no one in the room of about 10 people, gave a damn about it except Murr. And Murr was like, yeah, go on. And thus, listen, I'm not saying I'm the originator of it. I simply kind of opened the floodgates of what I had going on in my 17-year-old mind, and Murr grabbed it and ran with it. And we designed this marketing campaign about Flo Cakes. So if you're even interested, we'll tell you.
I like it.
You do? Okay, shit, here we go.
I'm cool. I'm here for it. Like I said, I think it's great.
So here's the general setup and the commercial, the whole shebang. So I decided that you need some sort of cartoon character element here to push the funnel cake cereal. And so I came up with the Three Bears idea. Their manager, that's Goldilocks. Goldie, okay? She's in charge of the bears. She gets them to the shows on time, makes sure the equipment's ready to rock and roll. You got three bears. You've got a panda bear. Think about it.
Wasn't
You've
it four
got
bears?
A nice little... Well, no, there's three bears. Just check this out, though, right. Because the panda... he encompasses the mulatto of the world, the mixed race, okay, and the Asian all in one. He's black, he's white, he's Asian. Boom. He's the tech guy, okay. He sits back and he runs the ones and the twos, okay. Then you've got then you've got the brown bear to reach our Latino audience, and you've got the polar bear to reach our white audience, and we're ready to rock and fucking roll. And then, the brown bear was the road manager. That's right. So we had everybody all covered. So there were four bears. And then the whole shtick was going to be, there was going to be this rockin' party, right? And for whatever reason, it's a cartoon. Shut up. The speakers are filled with the batter for the Flo Cakes. And as the party gets rocking and the room gets hot, the records, then they're fucking red hot, scratching.
The records are Flo
starts,
Cakes, by the way.
The batter starts flapping out of these speakers, and every little pit of batter hits a record, turns into a Flo Cake, and flies into the audience.
Alan, you picking up? You feeling this?
And as everybody holds their Flo Cake above their head, boom, powdered sugar confetti goes off at the end of the show. Yeah. Flo Cakes.
Actually, and I remember okay. This could have been up there with the Sunny D's of the world, but I had written a rap for it, and I only remember the last lyric. Do you remember? Yeah, it was when you wake up in the morning, grab your checklist. Flo Cakes, part of a complete breakfast.
Boom! Suck a dick.
So bad.
All right, so Alan, we need you.
Around roughly what year was this conceived?
2000, 2001.
Yeah, right around 2000. Yeah, this might have been a pre 9/11 idea when the world was more simple and the.
We talked. I remember Jim
bright shining future for some delicious funnel cake cereal.
I remember
Jimmy's. If I was a kid, I would probably. If I was a kid that knew what funnel cake was. Because I feel like a lot of kids nowadays don't know what funnel cakes are for some odd reason, then yeah, I'd probably be about it. It seems reasonable. I mean, there's three or four mascots. I can't even remember at this point. The marketing department did not make that clear.
Okay, all right. Listen, this has been a long time since I've pitched the idea. Okay, so it's a little rusty, but I got all the elements.
No, I get it. There are multiple mascots, racially diverse.
Right.
So that's a plus.
Multiple bears.
See, like you were ahead of your time. Back then, you could have just been super racist, and it would have been totally okay. So now you're good to go. Yeah, I'm with it. I think it needs some polishing, but I would eat funnel cake cereal.
I remember it now. Okay, the panda bear was the tech guy. He set up the equipment, and then you had a brown bear, a black bear, and a polar bear. Those were the three stage guys. Yeah. I can't remember what it was like. Scratches was the name of the one on the ones and twos.
I think we dabbled in naming
Scratches
some of the talent. Scratches was definitely the panda that was. In the vinyls were supposed to be Flo Cakes as well. I don't know if Murr threw that in there.
Well, no, the hot plate. They were like hot plates, and when the batter hit the records, they turned into Flo Cakes.
Okay.
See, I feel like. I mean, that's a good way to do it. I like that. I feel like I want to be truer to the fact that they actual funnel cakes land in a giant vat of oil, but it seems a whole lot more difficult to conceive.
Well, we're air frying them now. We're trying to be a little more health conscious.
That's fair. That makes sense.
It was a simpler time. Actually, I remember Jimmy Rowland saying,
Never give up.
Don't let funnel cakes die, man. It's a good idea. Don't let it die.
I know this seems like a funny conversation, but every piece of media I've ever been involved in, I brought this up. By the way, I brought up funnel cake cereal on the local news in Slower Lower, Delaware, because I got every year when the Delaware State Fair came to town, somebody from the radio station got to go down and promote why we were there. And we didn't have any reason to be there. And the newscaster was like, well, you guys aren't promoting anything tonight, so why are you down here, Crank? Because that was my radio name. Uh-huh. And I said, well, actually, I don't know, but I just want to tell you one little... And I went straight into my funnel cake cereal pitch, and it was glorious. And I made it onto a WMDT news with Flo Cakes.
Wait a minute. So did any of these local... television DJs or television on-air talents give you any like, oh wow, that's a good idea? Nothing?
Oh, they had no choice. They were on camera. They all thought I was a fucking crazy kook that was losing his fucking mind.
Here's, I guess, my most pressing question, and I don't mean to cut you off, but why Flo Cakes?
Because West was really into the thing and rap flow, and when you're putting funnel cake into the mix, it's flowing out of the bottom of the funnel, and then they're cakes, so Flo Cakes. The name has been the biggest hurdle, it seems, with people this has been pitched to, because they say it reminds them of urinal cakes. And, but
I can see how that.
I'm kind of I kind of got my heels dug in on this one, though. I feel like Flo Cakes is the way to go. You know what? There's no bad marketing, and if people think they sound like urinal cakes, then I'm okay with it as long as you buy them.